Welcome to Guanyin practice. Nice to see you. I can't find my phone. I had it like 5 minutes ago, but I put it down somewhere and now I can't find it. So I'm just on the Goddess Temple app and YouTube today. You won't find me on Facebook. Hopefully, people will know to come look. But either way, time to dive in. Starting this day with practice. Light is glowing here. And over here, I see poor Guanyin's head cut off. There we go. I woke up this morning to another several inches of snow, and the snow is falling now. Perfect, quiet time of winter. There is a silent stillness all around you. We float together high above the mountain. You and I are one. There is a silent stillness all around you. We float together high above the mountain. You and I are one. There is a silent stillness all around you. We float together high above the mountain. You and I are one. You and I are one. You and I are one. Yesterday's card, The Escapist, reminded me of a chore that I had been. Hey there, Bonsai. Nice to have you back. Reminded me of a chore that I have been trying to escape for a couple of weeks now, which is that I had this mountain of laundry, and it was clean laundry, but it was like things that I don't wear very often, and all kind of there to be put away. And I was moving stuff from one area to another, and I had kind of gotten interrupted in the project a few weeks ago. And so I decided to conquer that mountain yesterday and put it all away, and ended up that started a whole other thing of going through everything in my closet, which was really, really valuable time spent. So yesterday I did exactly the thing that the card told us to do. I confronted an escapist tendency to try to get away from that mountain, and was so happy I did. All right, today our card is the Ruler. Oh, this is a really beautiful card. In fact, the way that this card is set up sort of reminds me of one of Priestess Divana's art pieces. So the affirmation for the Ruler is: sometimes you must create and defend boundaries to protect yourself from the invasive or other inappropriate behavior of others. The Ruler stands before a magnificent stone temple whose walls are covered with the stories of the brave warrior queens who came before her in this glorious queendom. She has respect from her subjects because she gives it to them. She knows that she who would lead must follow all. The ruler understands that her realm, her fame, and her life have limits, but the guidance she can give to those who will follow her is her greatest legacy. The appearance of the ruler is an indication that you have to take control of a situation and not allow yourself to be diminished or controlled by anyone. You must rely upon yourself only and your understanding of what is going on. It's a time to remember that boundaries are a natural part of life, and they must be respected the way you respect the boundaries of others. Defend yourself and those you care about. And the invocation for this card is, Goddess, please give me the motivation, wisdom, and necessary forces to be a great natural leader. Reveal my mission to me. To be in authority is something that is often shied away from or shunned in goddess community because people think that leadership equates patriarchal power structure. And I've talked about this a little bit before, but the patriarchal power structure is a pyramid. There's someone on top, there are the ones who report to that, the ones who report to that, and at the bottom, there's the rest of us. In a matriarchal power structure, it's concentric circles. At the center is the person who is tasked with looking all around the circle and seeing, perceiving all of the needs, and then helping others in the ensuing circles to meet those needs. So whereas patriarchal power structure is about holding the power and looking down on those you're serving. Matriarchal power structure is about recognizing needs and helping people strategize how to fulfill them. So it's a different entire paradigm. It's not a paradigm of power over, it's a paradigm of power from within. So that in your personal life, you have your personal power structures. In your public life, you participate in a variety of different types of power dynamics. But it's not about lording your power over anyone else. And this is so key because in order for us to be able to accomplish the things that we want to accomplish, social change, possibility, art, creativity, yeah, bonsai notes, it's like a web. It is exactly like a web with an anchor, with anchoring threads and then connecting threads. And it's organic as opposed to contrived. Oh my gosh, the snow. So much snow is coming down that it's like sheets of snow coming down. You know how sometimes rain comes in sheets? Right now, the snow is coming in sheets. It's kind of amazing. So maybe tomorrow I'll do snow practice. We'll see how it lasts. Anyway, in this power dynamic of a web or a series of concentric circles with connections and anchors, with perspective and the ability to observe a wide variety of different types of interactions, what we have is this organic, naturally occurring power. So there will be moments when there's a need for somebody to fulfill. And if there isn't leadership, there might not be the fulfillment of that need. So in this paradigm, leadership isn't about bossing people around. It's about pointing out the need, presencing the need, and helping people strategize how the need will be fulfilled. It's not about taking on all the labor yourself so that you're exhausted and you feel like you have to do everything. It's not about bossing other people around. It's about identifying the need, presencing the need, and speaking to the need in a way that allows others to participate in the solution to whatever problems exist or in the fulfillment of the need. So when we are talking about ruling in goddess community, we're not talking about even like the queenliness of being in charge, sort of in that way, in the way that the book describes it. We're actually talking about queenliness in terms of self-possessedness. If you have self-possession, you know what you bring to the table. You know that you're good at pointing out, this needs a solution. I could contribute this part. Hey, this problem is coming up. What are we going to do about it? Then you are being in your leadership. You're being in your sovereignty and your queenliness. Being able to accept responsibility for the things that are going on around us, for the solutions to the problems we encounter, whether we created those problems or not, is part of our work in leadership. It's about, instead of pointing fingers and being like, well, I didn't do that, that's over there, being able to say, well, obviously, I've been called into this situation, summoned into this situation by fate herself in order to bring whatever it is that I have to contribute. And accepting your responsibility for your part without taking on the responsibility for the whole, and instead allowing things to happen. It's delicate, but powerful. The true power, I would say. So that's our short bit for today, if that's what you were here for. And now let's dive into our Guanyin practice with 3 prostrations before the shrine. And let's take refuge. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set our intention, a person, place, situation, or circumstance that will benefit from today's practice. Today I'm holding Graciela and Mercy, who both lost a child this year. And let's recite the Four Immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balance point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering for Guan Yin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Omahum. 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 Reverently, I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guan Yin, remain until the end of samsaric existence and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. 108 recitations now to Guan Yin, the one who shows us how leadership arises from gentleness. Namo Guan Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guan Yin Pusa. Namo Guan Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guan Yin Pusa. Namo Guan Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guan Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. and our brief prayer for summoning prosperity by Jem Gyumi Rinpoche. Hung Chosum Sasum Natang Chake Tu Tenyo Sishi Chayang Getsen Kun Dirku Dirdu Page Minu Bardeki Tashi Lexo Palbar Sho. Whom, by the power of mantras and mudras of the three jewels and three roots, may all the good omens, abundance, and prosperity of the animate and inanimate universe, both samsara and nirvana, be summoned and gathered here and expand without ever declining, so that the splendor of happiness, well-being, auspiciousness, and all that is good may blaze forth. Hung Chosum Sasum Natang Chakye Tu Tenyo Sishi Chayang Getsen Kun Dirku Dirdu Pelge Minu Bardeki Dashi Letso Palbar Sho. And now 108 recitations of Om Mani Padme Hum, calling out to the one who is always there, sending out her abundance and gentle leadership into our world. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani mani padme hum. Om 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 mani padme hum. Let's just do two more. Om mani padme hum. 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 And one more. Om mani padme hum. 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 And let's give thanks for our teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth. And long life prayer for Lama Dechen Yeshu Wangmo. Om Sosti. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Jungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of Supreme Bliss, Yeshu Wangmo, be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings, so that they blossom in radiant splendor. And let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Guanyin in our hearts. Namo Guan Shi Pusa. And we close with a bow to Guanyin, bow to one another, and a bow to the inner teacher, and wishing everyone a really great day of being the ruler in your own life. Be back tomorrow.